guys, and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna do a little story time. Okay, I think we've all had some weird dates in our life. We all had some dates that didn't really go as planned, but we went on them anyway, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so let's get into this video and let's see what this weird date was about. So I concur. I wish I had the screenshots and like the messages and stuff, but I don't, so bear with me. This happened like 3 years ago, so bear with me with the facts. I might like rewind and like have to regroup and everything, so bear with me. But context, let's give it some background context who's about the weirdest date I ever had. So this one, and honestly it wasn't the date that made it weird, he made it weird. So yeah, so basically around that time I was working at the movie theaters, so I was constantly talking to people, seeing people, all types of people, because like the movie that I worked was like a pretty popular area, so it was all types of people who ran through there. So one day I just went ahead and went to work, and with my job, like I said, I'm constantly talking to people, and sometimes we'll be inside talking to people, or sometimes we'll be right outside the building talking to people. And you know, at a movie theaters they have like the tickets on the outside where you can buy tickets. That's where we would go and like talk to people. So I decided to go out there because I like being out there, just because one, my managers and supervisors aren't watching me. Two, like, I mean, I do my job anyway, but I just don't like people constantly watching me, like, for what? But basically, dude was watching me, and I was, you know, I can tell when somebody was watching me. So he was sitting down on this little area, and I'm in marketing, okay, so I have to talk to any and everybody. So I was by him, but he decided to talk to me first. So basically he was just like, what are you doing out here? And I just told him like my job and stuff like that. So after, you know, a little just regular chit chat, hey, what's your name, blah 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 blah, he was like, can I get your number? But me, as the marketing queen, part of my job, I was like, there's something from you that I want, and there's something from me that you want. So he wants my number. I just want him to come in and my job. So for our marketing, what we do is we go and talk to people. We basically get them to do trailers and stuff. Each person we do, we get a certain amount of money added on to what we get paid hourly. So they get to watch a trailer of a new movie, they get a gift card, things like that, a little exchange, bam. So I wanted him to do one, of course, and since I knew he wanted to get my number, but I decided, since he wanted to ask my number, I was like, bet, if you do this, I will do that. So I told him, I was like, I'll give you my number if you do one of these surveys. But I was already on the job for about 6-7 months, so I knew how it was, and I knew how to kind of like do it fast, speed through it, things like that. So I was like, I'll just get it done faster for you. So after we did it, we went back outside, and basically I was like, here, you can have my number, da, da, da. And then he was just like, when do you go on break or lunch or whatever? And I was like, I could at so and so time. I told him, the thing is, he was going into a movie, so by the time he was out of this movie, he would have been meeting me to go on my lunch. So that was like perfect. So basically exchanged numbers, and then he was like, okay, text me when you get on your lunch or whatever. So speed through lunch. It was time for lunch. I was clocking out. I texted and I was like, hey, I'm out, I'm on lunch, whatever, where you at? So he didn't text back for like a couple minutes, but then I just walked out, and then I didn't really know what I was gonna eat, because usually I don't really bring my lunch. I just go and buy something just because it's a mall, so I have like endless options. No, but I just walked out.
2 hours later.
And then I seen him. So when I seen him, he just asked like if I wanted to get something to eat or whatever. So, and then I was just like, I don't really want anything big. I just wanted some Yogurtland. Yogurtland is basically frozen yogurt. So we went to go get it. So we're going down to the Froyo place, and mind you, I have a rewards card with Yogurtland, so I try to use it every time I purchase something, but keep that in mind. So as we're going in, he didn't really want anything, but I got my bowl, and I got any like whatever yogurt I wanted and my toppings and stuff. So then we get up to the cash register, and I think it was like came to like 5 something or whatever, and like he insisted, like he did not play at all. He really wanted to pay for my froyo, which I don't mind, but like I can pay for my own stuff. So yeah, so basically I put my yogurt onto the little conveyor thing, whatever, to weigh how much I have, and it came to like $5. And so I pulled out my my rewards card so I can get my points, and he was just like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm just redeeming, I need my points, like I want to get my points. And he was like, oh. So he just like instantly was like, no, you will not pay for a dang thing, which was kind of cool, you know, to have people to pay for you and stuff, but don't go crazy, like I can pay for my own stuff. So I just wanted to get my points, and he paid for it, that's all. And then we left, and then we went to go sit and chill out, and then we just were talking. The good thing was like we were able to talk and keep conversation up. He was cool and polite, and I was just, you know, I like talking to people. I'm not like big bougie and all of this, like you can't talk to me, who are you, da, da, da. Like I am a very genuine person, and I will talk to almost anyone. So marketing is like perfect for me. But like I don't mind having a conversation with people. I like meeting new people. I'm adventurous and all that. So we were just talking, and he really, like, I can tell, like, he off the bat like really liked me. He was so interested in just being there with me and talking with me. And after talking, he was basically saying that, you know, he didn't really have that many friends, and that he barely moved out here. He barely moved out here. He's usually from like a different country. So yeah, I'm just like, why did you come to Fresno? I'm not gonna say where. Why did you come to this city? Like, why did you come to this city of all cities? And so yeah, so we're just, you know, casually talking, getting to know each other. And then it was like 15 minutes probably before I had to go back to, well, probably like 10 minutes, 5 minutes I had to go back to work. So he was just like, you want to hang out when you get off of work or whatever. And then he was just saying like, oh, we'll go like get something to eat. And I was like, sure, I mean, shit, I like food, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, sure, I ain't got nothing else to do after work. So that was that. The next part, so I go to work, everything's fine. Yeah, going to work. Mind you, this is all in one day, and this is from me being at work. I don't really have clothes just waiting on me because I usually just go home right after work. So I hated the fact that I had to sit here and wear the same clothes, mind you, work clothes all day. Mind you, these work clothes were not cute. It was just like black jeans, a t-shirt, a blazer, like it was in flats, but it wasn't like cute stuff. It was just so basic and just not what I would want to wear to a date. So yeah, that's it. So I didn't really want to go just because like I had the same clothes on, you know, but whatever. He looked nice, by the way. He looked really nice, and I like what he was wearing. He was, you know, but I like a bum. You look nice and stuff. But whatever, you know, I was cute, so that kind of made up for it. Okay, so now we're going to. I get off of work. I text him. And I was like, hey, where are you at? He didn't text back for like 10, maybe 15 minutes. And I was like, okay. So I was just waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit. So he finally got back to me, and he met up with me again, and we ended up going to not Texas Roadhouse. What was it called? I don't know. We went to this restaurant. It's like the same area of the movie theater, so it was like right there. We have all type of restaurants right there. So we went to this restaurant, and we went to the restaurant, and well, no. I'm sorry. No, we didn't go to the restaurant yet. So before that, we met up, and for some reason, what happened? Yeah, so the good thing is we have like H&M right here, and I usually get like some black jeans for work there, some tank tops, whatever. I want to get something from there when I have time to. So I would go browse and look up in H&M and stuff, Victoria's Secret or whatever, what store is right there. So we went into H&M, and I was just kind of looking around a little bit, looking around, and he insisted on buying me something. And I love new clothes and I love stuff like that, and I usually just buy for myself. I don't have anyone like pay for me and buy me stuff, but he was offering, and I was just like, well, hey, because he wanted me to get something so bad, so I just got something. So I just looked around, tried on some stuff, you know. I tried to be cute and like try it on, and I had him like see how it looks on me and stuff like that, you know. So, but the stuff, like, what did I get? I think I just got like some like pants. I'll show you guys what pants I got. So I just got these nice pretty pants, probably like 30 bucks, I think. He wanted me to get more stuff, but I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I just like, I just got the pants, and then I was like, yeah, that's it. I don't really want anything really else. But he really wanted to just buy me so much stuff. And after we left H&M to go to get something to eat, he was just like, so after we went to H&M, we went to go get something to eat. So I guess he knew the dude that worked at the bar. So we walked in, and basically he just had us like pick a table, like not even to get a waitress or anything. We just like picked a table, and I was like, that's not how you do it. Like, you're supposed to wait for someone and let them seat you. It's not like you go in and just get seated. So I was like, okay. And of course a waitress was like, okay, let me get you guys a table, da 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 da. And then we like left, and we went to the bar. I was like, so we left and went to the bar, and he was just like, oh, I know someone at the bar. So we just like went to the bar, and I was just like, okay, sure. So we went to the bar, and we were just chilling. Talking. We ended up ordering some food. It was like some tacos with like rice and beans and stuff. But their rice and beans was trash. So I just ate like some of the tacos and stuff. And then he really wanted to get a beer, so he got a beer. And then he just kept asking me like, do you want to get a drink? And I was like, I don't really drink that much. I mean, I'm not really big on drinking, so I didn't want to drink. And plus, I don't really know you, so things gonna happen that I didn't want to happen, so I didn't drink. But he really insisted on me getting a drink, and I was just like, I don't want to drink. And he then, since I said I don't want to drink, he was like, okay, do you want to taste some of my beer? And I was just like, I don't like beer. Like, beer is disgusting to me. Like, alcohol is just disgusting. disgusting to me. But beer is just like right there. It's disgusting. So he just kept telling me like, you want to try it? You want to try it? You sure you don't want to try it? Just a little bit. I don't like beer, and I don't know you, and I don't know where your mouth's been, honey. So I'm good. Like I'm perfectly fine over here with my tacos, sir. I'm perfectly fine. Don't do that. So yeah. So we're just talking stuff like that, and he starts telling me that he likes me, and he likes how I am, and he likes that, you know, I was cool and to talk to, and that he liked the fact that I wasn't trying to buy all this stuff when we had went to H&M, and I wasn't trying to like spend all his money, and he knew that I was the one because I decided to get one thing and not everything. Not everything, but like multiple items and stuff. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So then once he's, I don't know if it was the alcohol or the beer, whatever, or it was the fact that he was really just weird, because he then tells me that he loves me. Okay, so we're just sitting there talking, and then he goes,
I love you.
and I'm just like, sir, you met me probably like 5 hours ago, and you already telling me that you love me. I could have a boyfriend. I'm just kidding. I could have a boyfriend. Like, you don't know. Like, you know. But you just, why are you telling this to people? And I'm just like, oh, okay. I was just like, why? Why do you love me? Like, we just met. You don't know me. So why are you telling me that you love me? One, we're not even together. Two, we've not even known each other even long enough for you to remotely be like, oh, I love you, and think that's just what you should say in any moment. I don't care. But that was just weird. But it gets worse. So as we're just chilling there, you know, talking, I was just like, okay. He pulls out his phone. And like, I'm not mean, but if there's something that like I just don't want to be involved in, I will say something. This I didn't really trip about, because whatever. So he pulled out his phone, and he really wanted a picture with me. So we took a picture together. You know, I was cute. So he proceeds to send that picture of us both to his dad. To his dad. I'm like, and I believe he told his dad like, I love her or something. And that's weird. Like, who would sit here and be like, oh, you are so pretty, can I take a picture? And then sends to their parents. Like, at that point, I just thought, like, are you supposed to be in like an arranged marriage, or like you came here to this city to find your wife and your dad's supposed to approve, and then poof, we're together, you know? And I'm just like, okay, interesting. Yeah, okay. So I'm just weirded out by the whole situation, and I'm just like, okay, alright. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. So, mind you, when I was working there, I ain't got a car. So, I was basically Ubering to and from work. So after, dang, this ain't even done. So after we went to, so there's a lot of things in that area. It's a mall, of course. So we went to the ATM. Yeah, we went to the ATM, and then, so I guess he wanted to, no, whatever. So after that, I really just wanted to leave. I was just like, okay, it's time for me to go. I'm sleepy. I don't want to stay at night, whatever. So we leave the restaurant and we go kind of just to this little waiting area so I can like call my Uber or whatever. But he was like, he didn't have a car either, so he had like a homeboy that he was living with, which was his roommate, and he was basically gonna pick him up and all that. So I'm just gonna call me an Uber so I can go home. And then he just really wanted really wanted me to wait for his roommate to get a ride. Mind you, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, but it was late. It was probably like 10 or 11, but y'all know it starts to get late and Uber prices spike. Okay, and me, a college student at working this job, not making much, I didn't want to spend that much. So, but you know, I was good. Like I wanted to just get my Uber, go home, deuces, that's it. But he really insisted on like to the point where he was just like, I'll pay for it. He was just like, I'll pay for it. But like, I ain't really want dude to know where I live, just in case he might pop up and then like, hey babe, I love you, and I don't want that. But I was just like, fuck it, let me save about $30 in my account and just sure. So I decided to go and have him just take me home. I know I shouldn't have, but spare me. So ended up just going, he dropped me off, but I had it to be like some houses down so he wouldn't know which house I was in. And once they drove off, then I went inside my house. So that's pretty much it. Mind you, it was some stuff that happened, like, you know, that wasn't the first time that I actually hung out with him. It's more but that's just a weird day that I was just like, what? But that is all for this video and this story time. That was weird. Like, how do you like, why, like, what is going through your head to think to tell someone that you just met hours ago, sir, that you love them and not think that is weird and send it to your dad? Like, beyond crazy. What is wrong with you? But that's pretty much it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I want to do more just because I have a lot to say and a lot to talk about, and I just want you guys to know and get into my life a little bit. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Give me a like, comment something you liked about this video, or if you want more story times. And don't forget to subscribe, because we're almost 100 subscribers, which is not a lot, you know what I'm saying, but thank y'all for getting us there. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.